Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Twisted Paper Studio. How are you? It's day 16 of the 100-day project. Thank you for joining me today. Blessings and continued blessings to Cheryl and Lindsay. Blessings to Christina's Paper Creations. Guys, Christina's Creations account got lost, so I'm going to link her below so you can go and refollow her. She was Christina's Creations, and now she's Christina's Paper Creations. So I will link her below. If you guys can go over and give her a refollow, that would be great. Community. Blessings to Charlotte Peterson. Charlotte, I know, I'm so sorry. You're not doing the 100-day project. You're doing Merry Mondays, and I do apologize for mixing that up. And blessings to Ninian K. Welcome to my channel, and blessings if you're new. I'm gonna start. We are doing the 100-day project starting from the beginning. So if you're new to my channel, go back to day 1. I go over all the basics, and I'm trying to get you up towards making journals and learning about all of the ins and outs and all the language of what us junk journals and paper artists use, and we throw around like it's, you know, drinking soda pop at the ice cream shop. It's something that it's a language that not everyone knows about. So I'm trying to make people who are new to the hobby aware of the words used, the terminology used, and how to create, not to be scared, just to work with paper and books and all your things that you have at home. So I encourage you, yes, go back and start at day 1, and it should get you up to speed by the time you're caught up to me. A lot of people have been binge watching, coming to my channel, and that's so nice to hear. You know, like I'm Netflix network, you know, binge watching some shows. Okay, I do give a word of the day. I choose a card. These are the cards we've already chose. We will get back to those because there is 100 days in this project. And I'm just doing this so all of you can see the cards by this artist and hear the word of the day. So today, I think I'm going to choose the top card. Most of the times I do. And this is called the Blackberry Dragon. He's so adorable. Oh my goodness. And the word is timing. So let's see what that word is. Oh, the Blackberry Dragon. It has a meaning. And of course, these words are just encouragement words. They're just daily words. This is a game for children and to find, you know, garden dragons. And that's all it really is. Nothing to be worried about. It is encouragement and blessings. And I'm a spiritual person, and I do believe in Jesus, and I do love my Jesus very much. Let's see. Blackberry. I went to blueberry. Let's go to blackberry. Okay. Blackberry Dragon. The key word is timing, and the meaning, her. Whoa. Okay, so timing is the issue when the Blackberry Dragon shows up. It is common wisdom that every problem can be solved by striking at the right moment. This dragon takes time to mature. It can be quite sour-tempered as a young dragonette, while the more mature creatures tend to have sweeter dispositions. Wait before you launch into an argument. Hold back. If you give your opponent time to make mistakes, they will. However, if you leap in too soon, you'll be the one caught up in the thorns and vines, and you may not have noticed. A wait-and-see approach is your best bet right now. Work on your strategy while you let your opposition have just enough rope to hang themselves. Oh my goodness. Well, I don't know about all that, but I guess if we just use kindness. Well, yesterday was kindness. We just use the kindness word. Maybe timing won't have to have anybody hang themselves. But I get what it means. It's a metaphor. The Blackberry Dragon is adorable. How cute. Okay, we'll put in our cards for tomorrow, for day 17, but today's day 16, so let's get started. Now, yesterday we were working on pockets and we were working on flips. So I'm going to continue today. So just to go over, we had put in a tuck, we closed up our pockets, we learned a few different ways to do that, and we made a flip by collaging it into the book. Now, you don't have to collage into the book to make a flip. So here's another way to do that. So let's take one of our papers here. What do I have? Let me see what else I have here. Hold on. We might have to switch to a different book soon. I have to see what I have. Maybe here. So you can put a flip in a book by just gluing down. Let me just see here how I want this. Hold on. Let me see. Oh, is it even going to be sturdy enough? Hold on one second. Let's see. I don't even know. This might not be. It's not too sturdy. And it might rip. It doesn't seem to be too bad. I don't know how that's going to work. I think I better choose something else because I don't want to collage over it. I just want to show you how you can put a flip in the book without having to collage over it. All right, so we'll use this one. Let me get a page. We'll do it on this music sheet. Okay, so all I really did, I printed out from my computer, back and front. This is a digital. You can also use a book page or a ledger page or a receipt, whatever you want. To get a flip out in the book, you can just make it your size of your page by folding it over. Or, I'm sorry, to get a flip in the book. Something where you can add into your book. You'd kind of crease it on the side and you'd put it down on another page. And this way you can add on an extension. So it's kind of like adding a flip extension in the book, if that makes any sense. We're going to learn a few different ways here today. You can do that by gluing this down onto a page. You can also do it by gluing it on to the edge of a page without you're having more of your base here instead of it being just a small part where you're collaging it on to hold it on at the crease. You're gluing it down onto your page and holding it on that way. And this can be a flip this way. You can also just glue right here and right here to make it a pocket. So let's do some of those things, shall we? Let's do that. Let's put this flip on this page. I'm going to secure it on here like that. And this way you can flip it open on this side. I'm going to try to clean this up as it's not so straight and it's a little bothersome to me, but that's okay. It could be fixed. It can be fixed. Let me see if I can rip it with the ruler. Or do I want to rip it with the ruler? Or glue it down on itself? I can even do that because I am gluing on the extension. Hold on. I might be able to do that. I need to make it just a little bit longer because it is, by folding it down that way, it was taking up some of the space of the book. Okay, we'll go ahead and do that. I'm going to glue this little lip down here to hold this closed rather than cut it off. Or you can cut it off if it bothers you. I'm just going to glue it down. Okay? Now I'm going to take my extension of my page and I folded just a tiny bit of it over And this is like an extension, but a flip. It's not, it's coming out, but it's also flipping into itself. And I'm going to make this side a pocket. Now, you can decoupage this first. You don't have to leave this with the book page, but I don't think I am. I think I'm going to just leave it like that. And I'm going to put a little hole in there, a little circle. I can find my little circle. Oh, this thing, I wonder. I need to get more, circle punches. More. Let me see where I put my circle punch now. Here it is. So I'm just going to kind of put a circle in here. Right in the center. Avalanche, you guys. Avalanche, and everything fell. And this closed on itself. Oh, this always seems to happen to me. There we go. Welcome to my world of videoing. Oh, that wasn't an avalanche. That was that magazine book. Okay. Oh, jeez. All right, so let's keep going. I am going to put this down here like this and just use a bead of glue where it's going to crease, and one up on the side and one up on the side. And I'm going to fold it over just like that. Got some glue over here. Okay, so now I have a pocket here, like this. I have a pocket in there, but if I turn it over, oopsie, I have a flip out now. And all this glue is going to dry. We may even put some washi tape down there to cover that up so it's better. I think I'll do that now. You can do that too. And then this glue is going to dry good. Like that. And there we go. We now have a flip here. And you can collage on this page as well. But now it acts like an extension and a pocket, all in one. Okay? So that's one idea. There are many. There are so many. I'm going to make sure this is not going to glue together. Okay, now let's do another page. Okay, so let's use a page that's already in our book. We can take our paper and just glue so we can make our circle. We'll do that now. So this is already in our book, like that. And we can glue one line here, like this, and one line here, like this. And we can glue at the bottom, down close to the seam of the book, of where it's held together, and then just attach our page how we want it, like that. I think I need to pull it down just a tiny bit. There we go. Okay, so now our page is in. It's an extension. We have our page in there, right? But now we can fold it over so it's kind of like acting like a hidden pocket. Isn't that neat? But there's a pocket in there now. And we use the page from in the book to make the pocket by adding a new page in, like that. And of course, you can decorate this all up, you guys. Okay, those are a few. I did have some more. Let's see. Okay. We can also create from a page. If you wanted to add it in, let me check this now, because this is a tall let me go to the other book. This is a tall, skinny book, so sometimes it's rather challenging to put something in that's tall and skinny. I mean, you could do it, but we're going to do it in this book. All right, I'm going to find a page that I want to attach something onto in this book. A sturdy page. I'll use this one. Okay, so I have a piece of digital here. I'm going to get my size. That should be good. That should be good. Okay, so I'm going to make my, like, fold right here. I'm going to, where did I put my, oh, put my little punch in here. This thing, such problems. Such problems. Okay, now I'm going to take my glue and glue up my pocket, like so. Okay, and now I'm going to go back to my page and make my flip like that. I just wanted to get the size right, and I'm going to, I can put that in right here as my flip with a pocket, a hidden pocket over here. And this is just by adding in a new page. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm gonna, where's my book? Okay, I have my glue book here. I'm just gonna glue up the one side there. There's so many things you can do. And remember, I told you the best way to learn all these little tips and tricks or do these things on your own is to take a piece of copy paper. If you take a piece of copy paper and try all these things out, you can create new things, or things, maybe things that others have created too, but you can get an idea of how to do them on your own. And sometimes when you create things on your own, you have a better knowledge and understanding of it because you were the one who figured it out. Okay, now this was an extension with a pocket, just like that, just by adding a piece of paper. You can also add on an extension of a book page. I really don't want to put any more book pages in here. Let me see if I have any digitals. I don't think I do. I didn't print out any digitals back and front. But if you wanted to add on another page, you would just put your crease in there. Either way, if you did it forward or backward, it's going to depend upon the flip, how it comes out. So you would glue it down on the page that you wanted, and it would then become an insert. And it would it would act as another page in your book. And then if you wanted to insert something as a flip on the end of your book to make an extension, you could just, instead of collaging it, you could just fold the page over. This isn't a good example, but you could just fold the page over and glue it on, and it would be an extension in your book, rather than collage it at the seam like I did yesterday. I don't have, let me see what I had in front of me. Hold on. I don't know. I only have Christmas things, and let me check. I'm checking. I don't have anything that's back and front. Oh, wait. This will be good. We could use this. Let's use this. If it was a digital, where's my cutter? what did I do with that cutter? I don't know anymore, you guys. I'm getting so flustered lately because trying to keep up, and I'm still going. That's all that matters. I'm getting orders and things like that, and to try to do everything and all my work as usual, and plus housework and all that. It's just going into town is sometimes difficult because the hours it takes up is so long. Okay, so let's see. Let's put this here. Let's do that. So now, if I wanted this to be a page flip on here, I'm probably going to have to cut it again. That's okay. I'm going to take off the end here. Right there. And if this were digital, you'd be doing this, the same thing. Why doesn't that seem like it cut very straight? Okay, so if I wanted to add this on as a page extension, I would just fold that little lip and glue right there. And you can do that either way. You can attach it just like you did with the pockets, or you can put it on the inside. And I think I'm going to do it on the inside. I'm actually going to take this just to, I think I like this side better. Let me see how I want this. Okay. Fold it up. I'm just making it thicker. There we go. And I'm just going to glue up this one side right here. So how are all you doing? How's everyone doing? I hope you're all doing well. I don't know. Today I feel like it's an off day for me. I hope I'm not confusing you. I hope you're learning. I get confused myself. I am not a doctor. I only play one on TV. I get confused myself, you guys. Oops. You want to make sure that it's not what I did. You want to make sure that it's almost to the book page. Almost to the end where it opens. I'm trying to do it on camera, so it went on crookedly. Let's try it again. I'm messing this up. Okay. Woohoo. There we go. That's better. Now it's straight. Now I have glue everywhere. And it opens up. And that acts as the collage because this is glued down to this page. So now you have a flip in your book where it flips out, an extension of something else. All right, so we did that. We did that extension. We did one with collage. We did a pocket extension here where you can make it a pocket if you don't want it to extend all the way. Or you didn't even have to do that. You could just make a flip where it can keep going. So those are things that you add into your book for page extensions. And there are many more ways to do things, but those are the ways you can fold a piece of paper. You can fold it in half and get it in as the extension to use it as your hinge. You could use the piece of paper itself as your hinge. Here's one I did with a digital. I just folded it into itself, made a hinge, and then I sliced this off to make the pocket on the outside rather than the inside. We'll get to that. I'll do more. I will do more. I don't want to confuse anyone. So that's what we did today. We added a digital in and made a pocket inside. I just made a flap, glued it on, and glued these two pieces down and made it a pocket. We added a page from, whoop, where'd it go? A page from the outside. It could be a digital or it could be, oh heaven, where did it go? That's not it. Where did it go? Can you believe this? I'm trying to teach and I lost the page. We added in another page from outside and we just creased it and glued it down onto a page to make an extension flip. And I don't even know. I've lost it altogether. This is not it. Oh, here it is. My goodness. And we just glued it down onto a page. We folded it and we made it so that this size and width is the same size as our book page. And we just glued this down to make it an extension. Okay? In this book, we went over this and we used a page that was in our book, put a little circle in it, and we used it and made it into a pocket. And we folded this over on itself. You don't have to. You can cut it off and it could have just been a page, but I kind of like the whole page. And then we also did this one where we made this a pocket. Just one whole page, made it into a pocket, gluing down the two sides, and then flipped it on itself to become a page. And this is writing space. And we could collage over this too. It doesn't have to stay. And we've made that into a pocket and a flip. All right? Now, enough with those papers for right now. This is just some things to get you started. You can rewatch the video and go over these things again so you can learn more. But there's also a way where you can add in envelopes. And people use envelopes to get a flip. So, there's a few different ways you can do that. Let's work in this one. If you took an envelope, in my phone, oh, and my timer fell. I don't want to step on my phone. My phone fell. I didn't even know. You can use an envelope and attach it to the side, just like that. Acts like a piece of paper with a fold in it, just as we did before. It would be the same thing if you put your paper and you had a little fold on it. So it kind of acts the same way. You would glue that down and collage on it so it could stay good. And then you would have an envelope here and act it as a flip. Now you can keep the pocket on the inside, or if you didn't want to, you can collage over it using your collage skills, and then open it up right here at this end, so your pocket would be here rather than here. Okay? That's another way. Let's do one where they have the window. Let's do that. I believe we can get that done in some time. Let me just grab some papers here, and we'll do that. So this one was in my mail, and it had a return envelope for something, and it has a window on it, right? So I'm going to cut this down. First I'm going to open it, and then I'll cut it down. I'll open it by, I don't have a mail envelope opener here, so I'm going to do it a kooky way and just use scissors, and it's okay. I just want to open it. And this is a fun way to get and use the junk around your house in your books as well. You're just using junk, that's all. It's just a junk envelope, something that you would throw away. Okay. So now, how do I want this? I need to see. I need to work out how I want it, where I want it. Everything's fine. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Okay, I need to find out how I want it, where I want it. Let's go back to that. So, you can do the same thing. You can put your flap down on the end of your page and have your envelope fold out with your window, or you can put your flap down on the back part and have your envelope fold out this way with your window down here. I think I like that. Sometimes it's easier for me to work in that direction than in the other direction, but it really doesn't matter. It depends on where you put your flap. If you put your flap down towards the back, it flips out to the left. If you put your flap down towards the back this way, it flips out to the right. That's the only difference. And you can put your flap down on the top and collage on top, or you can use it to attach it to the page. It's all up to you. It's all preference and how you want to put it in. There are many ways to put it in. You can collage it on top, or you can fold it down and collage it on the back. So let's get started in making one of these little flip windows. I think what I'll do is I could change it up too. I can fold this backwards. You can do so much. You just have to play around. Just get yourself a piece of paper and play around. I think this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to change the direction of the flap that was already on there, because you see that's how the original went. I'm just folding it back on itself. I think that's what I'm going to do. I don't know yet though. Yeah. Okay, let's do that. So I'm going to take this portion off. I don't want that on there, but you can use it for something else. You don't have to throw it away. I'm just going to take it off. Hopefully I don't have to get out my big cutter. Okay, so I'm going to cut this off. Like that. I removed it. I'm going to straighten out the top because it's a bit crooked from where I cut it, but not too much. I'm just going to straighten it out just a tiny bit. All right. Now, those parts are done. I'm going to take a look back now again, measure it, see what I want. I'm thinking I like it that I don't want it to go all the way up to the top. And I'm thinking that I'm going to make a pocket here. So I'm going to fold this up to make my pocket. It's not going to go to my window, though. It's just going to go just below it. I'm going to clean this up. And remember, you cut diagonal in here. This is just getting rid of your excess. And I'm going to cut this up like this to a diagonal point there. There we go. Now I've made myself a little pocket on the inside of this window that's going to flip out. And I'm going to see whatever I put in there. All right? So now to make this pocket a little bit stronger, I'm going to fold it down on itself. And I'll glue that together. Oh, look at this. I got a bunch of glue because this was laying on its side. Might as well not waste it. Okay. There we go. Now my pocket it's almost done. I'm going to collage this first though. Let's take out some papers. Just going back to the things that I've been working with for the past few days. All the same things that I've been working with for the past few days. Or for the past 2 weeks. Really, yes, it's been for the past 2 weeks, hasn't it? 15 days to be exact. And I'm just looking for some book page. And here's some number page. Okay, I'm just going to start to collage. That's what I'm going to do. This glue is a lot because I let it lay on its side. And that's all. We're just going to start. You start on the outside first. It doesn't really quite matter where you start at all. We're just going to collage. Okay. I hope I could get this done in time. The clock is ticking, so we will see. We will see. And it's the same way, exactly how you've been collaging throughout this whole time. How you see, how you want things. I'm just going to go up and cover the window just ever so slightly. Doesn't have to be all the way. And remember, however you cover it on the front, you're going to have to cover it that way on the back. I think I need some more glue page. Okay. And this is just to add something more into your book. So we're adding in some junk mail now. And that's basically what we're doing. Adding in some junk mail. Let me see. I didn't want to use that book page. There we go. I'm using book pages. I'm using some ledger paper. I'm using different kinds of book pages. I'm also going to use some digitals as soon as I get to that. I'm trying to get, you know, everything. It's a little rough for me to have everything in place and everything in order and everything good, all because it takes me so long to go in and upload everything and spend so much time in town. So everything just is a little bit harder. It's just a little different avenue I'm taking to do things. Okay, I'm gonna, actually, I wish I had my ruler, and of course, oh, here it is. It's right in front of me, you guys. It's right in front of me. I told you I was a little off today, right? I am. I am. All right, now, I'm gonna put that there, like that, and I'm going to get out some of these pages. It'll just be easier than me reusing the same one that has glue on it, and it keeps sticking to everything. It'll help me work faster, I hope. Okay, this is one. What side? It really doesn't matter. Okay, so I'm just going to glue it up. Glue it up. Decoupage it up on all the sides. And then I could even take this and fold it over, because this side has to be done too. Cut this off at the top. All right. I'm going to keep going. See how this turns out. I see I keep choosing monotone colors. Let's see if I can add some color in there. Add some color. And then the flap, we'll get to that part. If you don't have the flap all the way covered, we'll get to that part, because it's got to stick on the page, however you put it, and you're still going to do some collage over it as well at the same time. So we're going to see. We're going to see what to do. See, I could fold that, and it still has to stick on the page, so we have to see. We might not have to cover it. I don't know how it's going to work out. We're just going to keep going. And decoupage, or collage. Collage is the word. Collage. And I still have to do the back, remember? So we'll go ahead and I'm going to do this up here just like that to the window. Maybe I'll move it over some. And then I'm going to flip it over and do the back. That piece. Okay, I just need one more little piece for up there, because I made a mistake, but that's okay. I didn't really make a mistake. I just didn't cover it well enough. Trying to see what I have to my side here. And you can also use scraps. I don't know. I'm wondering if I use a little piece of this. That's good. I'll just use that on there. Just whip that a little bit so it's not so straight as everything else. Okay. I'm just going to add this. Bring it closer to me, right at the top. There we go. Now we have our front collaged, and we're going to do our back. And here's where our pocket is going, but I do see that I need some work on my pocket. So, oh, what happened? I'm folding it up too high. I need just a little piece of collage extended over here. So let me get one whole piece and see if I can get that done all at once. I can with this. Okay, I'm just gonna glue it all up. I'll put it on there and see if I can fold anything back. Whoops. Oh no, I hope that didn't. It's a broken book, so let's see. Let's see what happens. Oh yeah, my ledger paper will cover it. That's fine. Okay. So I put that down. And I can cut away the excess because we really don't need it on the pocket. So let's go ahead and do that. We don't really need it. We could fold this down though. That'll be fine. And just take this excess off here. Because that's our pocket. And it's going to be folded up anyway. So we're only going to see this side. All right. Let's keep continuing with collage. I thought I had more things here. And here I have some more things. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put that down. And I'll just cut off the excess because that's our flap. And we still have to see how we're going to put it in the book, if our flap is going to be covered by the front or the back. Still don't know. I still don't know. I'm still undecided. I'm just going to get this down on the page as the collage. Like that. And I'm going to even take, where's my book? I don't even know. Where's all my stuff? I have to clean up. I haven't cleaned up after videos. So now this piece is all glued. This piece. And I could even take this and stick it down right over here to cover this side. You can collage however you want. There is no rules, remember. None at all. No rules. Wait, let me see here. I think I'm going to put those numbers up there. Yeah, like that. Follow the rest of the theme. And let me see where I didn't glue. And this is how you make and use your junk mail in your journal. It's fun to do. Oops. I'm going to go ahead and do that. We'll finish. Don't worry. We're going to finish. I would never leave you hanging in a project. In the middle of something anyway. I wouldn't do that. All right, so we need 2 more pieces. Let's use this over here and then that on top. Or we'll use that first. Okay. It's just basic collage, you guys. That's all. I'm going to put that up there. And then this piece. Okay. There we go. And put this right there. And to the side. All right. So now that covers my pocket. This is my flap. We can recrease it with a bone folder. I'm going to get out my book here in just a moment and see what's needed. I'm going to fold down my flap better. I'm going to clean it up, see what needs to be cleaned up. Some things do. I see that I missed a spot over here, so let's get that. Maybe we'll put another piece of this on there. Yeah, we'll do that. And I made the white core, so I'm just going to ink up around the edges. No big deal. Okay, I'm just going to cover my spot there with a little piece of collage. All right, so now you can also decorate. I went very bland in the envelope, and that's okay too. That's all right. I used very not so colorful images, and I didn't use anything that has, you know, other than words and images. I didn't really go too much. Now I'm going to glue up my pocket over here. I'm going to fold it up and glue it. You can also put your little circle in there if you wanted to. I'm not going to attempt it because my little circle thing is temperamental. Okay. I'm going to get my book. And I'm going to check it out. Now, I can sit it down on the page like this to attach it. Or I can attach it by collaging this on the back. And collaging this on the back, collaging the tab on the back. I could do anything I want. I'm going to actually clean this up first, so you can also do that as well. If you find you have a lot of rough edges around and you want to clean them up, all you have to do is take your cutter and go in here and just slice a tiny bit off. That's it. A tiny bit. And it will straighten everything up. And you can do that right on the top too. So now it's all straightened up. It looks very professional. Okay. I think what I'm going to do is I don't think I'm gonna sit it on this page. It was rather light. I think I'm going to take a heavier page. Not that one. How about this? We'll stick with this. And I'm going to attach it on the page. That's what I'm going to do for a flip out. So I'm going to take this back side here and I'm going to glue it all up. Really good. Heavy on the glue. Make sure it's good because your envelope's going to be a bit heavy compared to the rest of the book. It's heavier, it's decoupaged a lot. It just has more weight to it now. And I'm going to turn my book sideways like this. I'm going to find where I want my envelope to go. Close to the edge, but not all the way to the edge. You want to leave some space. That looks good to me. And there we go. I'm going to put that down. It's going to open up. I'm going to have my little pocket in there. And now I'm going to continue by putting some more paper on there to hold it. And you could do one piece of paper just to cover up the whole thing so you can write in there on the book. And let's see. I think I like that look. I think I'm just going to glue that now. It's already decoupaged up there, so I really just need to cover down this here and this point. And I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to put that down. So I'm going to get a glue book page and do that. Now I'm leaving some of the book page there for others to see, or myself. I'm also leaving some writing spot on the page. And I'm also anchoring the envelope down so that it has more leverage for opening and closing than just the tab there. So let's do that. Go ahead and put it down. There we go. Okay. I don't know what I have here. Let me see. So, this was I don't know when I made that, but we'll just put it in the pocket so you can see when you close it up, it's there, it's in the pocket. I would probably go a little bit taller, but you could put a tag right in the pocket of your envelope window. Isn't that cute? And you could also decoupage on here, maybe a focal point. I don't know what I have right here. Maybe nothing, maybe something. Oh, look. I have her. We can just put her right. We could put her right there. Why not? Let's do it. Oh, I like them better. I'm going to put them right there. We'll save her for somewhere else. And then we're going to wrap this video up into learning more about tucks and pockets and flip outs and envelopes and collaging. It all meddles together, you guys. It all meddles together. Well, thank you so much for joining my channel today. Blessings to all of you. I wish I had a taller tag to stick in there. Oh, wait a minute. We do have a taller tag. Hold on. I forgot. We do. Well, it's probably going to be too tall. Oh, but I like it. We probably won't leave it there. It's probably way too tall. It's definitely way too tall. We need to make, so that's another thing. You guys can make tags to fit into the pockets that you make as well. That's something fun too to do. So thank you for joining me today. I hope I have inspired you to also make flips and paper extensions and envelope pockets and use up your junk mail and just have fun with your books. I will be seeing you tomorrow for day 17. Bye for now, my crafting buddies.